Good morning. Welcome to the New Year celebration service at the One Dharma Center. My name is Ginger. It is great to open the very first day of 2023 with all of you. Venerable Chuksanim on his New Year's message said, "All things begin here from our mind and from this present moment. Today is a new opening and the gateway to great hope." In this new year, I wish and hope we create each day with a mind of openness and equality. This morning, our program begins with New Year prayer, followed by New Year's vows to our teachers and to one another. Today, Venerable Chuksanim will give us the New Year's message. Now, please join us in sitting meditation. If you need, adjust your sitting posture. You're welcome to rock your body side to side, back and forth. Make your body the most comfortable for your practice. And relax your whole body from top to bottom, from your head to all the way down to your toes. And breathe deeply. Breathe deeply and comfortably in and out. You can open your eyes softly and look straight ahead with a level gaze without moving your head or your eyes. Let your eyelids relax and drift downward to their most comfortable place. Now invite your awareness to your lower abdomen, your chi energy center, Tanjeon, will stay alert and calm with our breathing and with our clear minds. Page 3. Page 3, spiritual chant Youngju. Let us read the meaning together. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth permeates my being. My spirit touches all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth.
영주 천지영계하심정 만사여예하심동 전지여와동일제하여 천지영계하심정 만사여예하심동 전지여와동일제하여 천지영계하심정 만사여예하심동 전지여와동일제하여 만사여예하심동 전지여와동일제하여 전지동심정 전지영계하심정 천지여와동일제하여 전지동심정 전지영계하심정 만사여예하심정 천지여와동일제하여 전지동심정 전지영계하심정 만사여예하심동 천지여와동일제하여 전지동심정 천지영계하심정 만사여예하심동 천지여와동일제하여 전지동심정 전지영계하심정 만사여예하심동 천지여와동일제하여 전지동심정.
I will offer New Year's prayer. Please join your palms together as Reverend Yu reads the New Year's prayer.
May heaven and earth watch over us. May our parents watch over us. May fellow beings respond to us. May those respond to us. Dharmakaya fourfold grace. Today we start a new day and a new year 2023 with a refreshed mind and spirit. In 2022, we had many difficulties and challenging situations, both internally and externally. Entering 2023, may we start this new year by letting go of our past, whether it be good or bad, fruitful or disappointing. With a refreshed mind and a firm determination, let us start the new year with a greater hope and a new vision. Let us direct our mind to move courageously forward in 2023 with a spirit of endurance and perseverance. May the past year serve as a valuable lesson and a stepping stone for deep reflection on our events and progress. This year, may we overcome all challenges and redirect our energy towards more sacred and meaningful goals. May we continuously discover grace and gratitude and be more aware and content, even in the midst of all life challenging situations. As a practitioner, may we use these unfavorable situations as an opportunity to purify our karma and to strengthen ourselves so that we can let go of our impurities and unwholesome tendencies in our minds. Throughout this year, may we progress together along with all humanity throughout the world so that we can create a paradise on earth. May peace prevail on earth as well as in our mind. We offer this prayer with one mind and heart and prostrate 4 times.
Audience will stay in sitting and you'll do sitting bows. Sutra chanting Ilwonsang vow follows, page 4.
Page 4. Ilwonsang vow. L1 is the realm of samadhi, beyond words and speech, the gateway, and the transcending being and non-being, origin of heaven and earth, spirit, fellow beings, and lost the true nature. All Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, sentient beings, so are manifest as possible. Impermanence, view as palma. L1 unfolds into an infinite that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it view as impermanent. L1 unfolds into infinite through the cycle of formation, duration, decay and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies. In the 4 forms of birth, we transform through the 6 realms of existence, or regressing with grace arising from harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened be vow to practice wholeheartedly, modeling ourselves after the Ilwonsang, the Dharmakaya Buddha, by cultivating our minds and bodies, deeply knowing human affairs, universal principles subtle, and using our minds and bodies skillful, thus progressing rather than regressing, bring grace rather than harm until we attain the great empowerment, will one and become one with the nature of Ilwonsang.
In our tradition, on the New Year's Day, we share our love and gratitude to our teachers far and near and to one another by making vows. This is a unique and beautiful way to greet the new year. So now you're invited to join the New Year vows. All together, we'll make 3 vows. So to whom do we make our vows? The first one goes to 3 teachers in one Buddhist headquarters in Korea. The current head Dharma master, Venerable Chonsanim. Let's say his name, Venerable Chonsanim. Very good. And the head Dharma master emeritus, Venerable Chwasanim and Venerable Kyongsanim. So there are 3 Sanim, right? Chonsanim, the current head Dharma master, Venerable Chwasanim and Kyongsanim. And our second vow will go between all the Kyomunims at the One Dharma Center and our Sangha members, as well as our retreat participants. Lastly, we'll make our New Year vows among one another. So now please gently stretch your legs. Hands on your knees, and massage on your knees and ankles. Now, slowly and gently stand up. All the 교무님s, please come forward. 교무님들 앞으로 나와주세요. Now let us face the west side, which is this window side, the direction to Korea, the motherland of One Buddhism. This first bow symbolizes our gratitude to all our spiritual teachers. Let us bow with this bell sound. Big bow. Now our members and retreat participants and all the Kyomunims at the One Dharma Center will face each other. So please turn yourself facing to the front. Very good. So now we're going to make bow to one another with all the Kyomunims. We'll make our forehead down to the floor. Full bow. Standing vows. Happy New Year. Now please be seated. Now our member Helen Alford will read Venerable Chuksanim's New Year message.
New Year's message from the head Dharma master of Won Buddhism USA, January 1st, 2023, Won Buddhist year 108. Let us be united and create a world of equality. A new year is beginning. As we greet 2003, the 108th Won Buddhist year, my sincere wish is that the entire human race will be filled with peace, harmony, and happiness. At the start of a new day or new year, we have the opportunity to refresh and renew our mind by examining the thread that connects our past and future. Today, this present moment is the result of yesterday. Tomorrow will become the manifestation of today. This year is the result of last year, and it will become the foundation for next year. This current life and current reality is the best time of our lives. This is our source of change with which we can reshape our lives and this world. Today is a new beginning and the gateway to great hope. The teachings of Sotasan, the master of Won Buddhism, and enlightened masters offer us a wellspring of renewal, so we can access the foundation of change for ourselves and the world. These teachings are the root of our spiritual growth. This new year, let us align ourselves with these teachings. Let us base every day on the truth and spirit of these teachings, so that we can become the masters of our life and create a world of both equality and openness. With a spirit of compassion and an aspiration to share grace, let us unify with one mind and one heart. In this way, we can enjoy our lives. All things begin here, from our mind, and from this present moment. Venerable Juksan Nim, headmaster of Won Buddhism, USA.
This morning we are lucky and honored to listen to the New Year's message from the head Dharma Master of Won Buddhism USA, Venerable Juksan Nim, in person, while other temples will be watching pre-recorded message. So you're lucky.
반갑습니다.
Please welcome Juksan Nim, and Reverend Yu, our retreat director, will help translate his talk. Palms together. Good morning.
Morning.
반갑습니다. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
참으로 좋은 새해를 맞이했습니다.
It's a really good and auspicious day and year today.
이 새해를 맞이해서 온 인류 앞길에 평화와 평등과 은혜가 가득하길 간절히 우리 다 함께 염원해야 할 것입니다.
Entering 2023, I sincerely hope, we should all sincerely hope and pray for all humanities in this world. Equality, grace, and gratitude will be filled in this world as well as in their minds.
특히 여기 이렇게 참석한 우리 교도님들 금년 1년 동안 열심히 수행하고 열심히 공부하고 열심히 깨달음을 얻어가는 한 해가 되기를 간절히 염원드립니다.
Especially the people who are gathered here today for this 1 year, we sincerely dedicate ourselves for the Dharma study and the practice so that we can get some awakening at the end of this year.
Happy New Year 했는데 why Happy New Year?
When we say Happy New Year, which is very casual, why do we always say that?
뭐라고?
Other word?
자, 작년, 금년, 내년, 어제, 오늘, 내일이 쌤인데
Actually, think about the last year, this year, next year, or yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Is that really essentially different? Think about it.
왜 새로운 해, 새날이냐고.
Why? It's a new day. What's the
이야기해 보시죠.
newness or freshness of January the 1st?
왜 똑같은 날인데 새날을
So
맞이했다.
essentially the same, the rising sun, sunset.
정말로 새날인 줄 알아야 된다고.
But we should realize today, January 1st, is a really, really new day.
오늘 출발은 대단히 중요한 거라고
Because
합니다.
it's our beginning of this new year.
아침을 맞이해서 하루를 출발하는 것은 대단히 중요한 의미가 있는 거라.
When we greet each and every day, the morning time, that our mindset in the early morning is very important and shape the whole day.
새해를 맞이해서 우리가 어떤 소원을 가지고 어떤 생각을 가지고 어떻게 금년 1년을 살려고 생각하는가 본인이 한번 생각을 해봐야 된다.
Let's contemplate in this year what is your thought of your year. What is your determination? What is your specific plan to carry out that?
그러면 새날인 줄 알아야 된다.
If we have these three elements in our mind, it is really, really a new day.
왜 새날이냐고요.
Let's think about one more time why it is a really new day.
작년에 여러분하고 금년에 여러분 같은 여러분이냐고요.
Think about our mind as well as our life. The mind or heart that we had last year is the same than the mind and heart of this year?
작년에 나, 금년에 나가 달라져야 될 것 아니에요.
I, the past I, this new year, I should be different from the past I.
어제의 나가 오늘의 나가 똑같은 것 같지만 우리 몸에서는 수없는 변화가 일어난다고요.
Many people think the I in the past is essentially the same as the I of today. But think about our bodily cells, which is constantly being born and disappearing continuously.
여러분들 몸이 이렇게 가만히 있는 것 같지만은 여러분 몸을 움직이기 위해서 몸 안에서 수십 조의 세포가 막 안에서 계속 작용하고 움직이고 있다고.
When we sit in stillness here, it appears to be still. But each and every cell, each and every organ, all the billions of cells are continuously working together very diligently at this very moment.
1초에 우리 세포가 1초에 380만 개가 죽는다고요.
Do you know how many cells in our die in 1 second in our body? More than 3 million cells are dying in 1 second.
380만 개가 또 태어나요.
And more than 3 million are born again in 1 second.
1초에. 하루에.
What about in 1 day?
3,300억 가의 세포가 태어나고 3,300억 개의 세포가 죽어가.
300 million cells are born and dying in 1 day in our body.
1년이 되면
What about in 1 year?
1년이 되면 우리 내 몸의 세포가 거의 다 바뀌어요. 이 뇌세포하고 눈세포 약간 그 극미한 중요한 부분 세포만 바뀌지 않고 몸의 세포가 거의 다 바뀌어요. 피의 세포도 거의 다 바뀌어요.
Except some neuron in our brain as well as some cells in our eyes. Almost all the cells has disappearing in 1 year, especially the cell in our skin.
그런데 어제하고 똑같은 것 같아요.
But we think we have the same body like yesterday.
그렇게 살아가요, 사람.
People
똑같은 줄 알고.
people live in that way, with the same mindset as well as with their thinking of having the same body or physical constitution.
사실은 작년에 나하고 원년에 나하고 똑같은 거가 아니에요. 이미 세포가 많이 바뀌었어요.
So from even the perspective of a physical body, I am completely different from the I of yesterday.
여기서 중요한 것은 지금 현재 과학에서 밝힌 것도 있고 밝히지 않은 것도 있어요.
What's very important, that's already revealed in the science, but there are a lot that's not revealed or proved in the scientific area.
그렇기 때문에 알고 보면 작년에 나하고 금년에 나하고 사실은 다른 거예요.
So we can understand the past I is always different from the current I. Each
근데
and every
똑같이
moment.
알고 살고 있고 모습도 똑같아요.
Even though it appears to be the same.
이것은 전생과 현생과 내생과도 똑같은 원리예요.
The same principle can be applied to our past life, this present life, and the future life.
자, 세포가 죽어요.
Let's just think about that. One cell died.
그럼 또 하나의 세포가 생겨요.
When another cell is born,
근데 세포가 생길 때
when it is being born,
전 세포를 복제를 해요.
the new cell just copy the DNA of the existing cell. That's it.
근데 여기서 중요한 것이 두 가지예요.
But let's be aware of two factors.
여기서 수행의 의미가 있어요. 자, 세포가 생길 때 세포의 그 인자가 있어요. DNA.
When a new cell is born, it has its own inherent
세포
DNA,
하나는
its own information.
세포 하나는 생명이에요.
One cell has its own life, one life.
그래서 세포 하나를 떼어가지고 복제하면 사람이 태어나요.
So think about the modern science. You take out one cell and you can create a human being.
근데 중요한 것은 세포가 생길 때 그 인자를 형성하는데 하나는 복제를 하고 또 하나는 무엇이냐면 그 순간에 먹는 생각하는 마음이 세포에 빨려 들어가면서 세포의 인자가 돼. 이건 과학에서 밝힌 건 아니에요.
When a new cell is born, physically it copies the DNA information. But at the same time, our thoughts or minds are imbued, embedded in the cell. And the new cell is influenced by our previous thinking.
여기서는 중요한 것은 순간순간에 어떤 마음을 먹고 어떤 생각을 하고 어떤 행동을 하느냐에 따라서 그 세포의 하루에 생기는 300억 개의 세포 인자가 변화가 되어가는 거예요. 몸에 변화가 일으키고 있는.
In other words, in each and every moment, what kind of a mind or thinking we have, how do we act, influence all the newborn cells in our body? The invisible DNA, it become embedded in our body.
근데 그냥 살아가게 되면 습관적으로 살아가게 돼요. 계속 복제하고 습관적으로 살아가게 돼요.
If we mechanically, habitually live, the same I continues physically and spiritually.
우리 생각은 어제의 생각을 오늘 복제해요.
Think about our thinking style.
오늘
What
생각
we think is almost the same as the thinking that we have yesterday.
오늘 생각을 내일 또 복제를 해요.
And for the regular people, tomorrow's thinking is copied as the current thinking that we have today.
창조적 노력을 하지 않으면
Unless we make a great effort, a very creative effort, this kind of habitual living continues.
창조적 노력이라는 것은 우리가 수행을 하고 적공을 하는 거예요. 마음을 챙겨가는 거예요.
creative effort is none other than spiritual practice. Each and every moment living in a very mindful and alert way.
중요한 것은 전생을 현생이 목재를 했고
So let's be aware, although the physical cell as well as although the invisible mindset is constantly copied.
현생을 내생이 또 복제를 해요.
This life as well as to next life.
어제 오늘을 복제했고 오늘은 내일을 복제해요.
Just like it was current life was copied after yesterday's
앞
one.
생각을 현재 생각에 복제를 하고 현재 생각, 뒷 생각을 복제를 해요.
Current thought continues. Current thought begets the next thought constantly.
인간의 윤회 현상이 그렇게 나타나고 있어요.
That is the nature of reincarnation, the process of rebirth.
여기서 나를 변화시키려면 아까 창조적 노력, creative effort.
So in order to redirect my life, in order to make our life be born, creative effort should be made.
그 창조적 노력은 바로 수행이고 공부예요. 마음 공부예요.
When they say Dharma study or Dharma practice, it is become mindful to make an effort in our mind and heart each and every moment in a very mindful.
중요한 것은 계속 이 세포가 죽었다 태어났다 죽었다 태어났다 계속 하는 거예요.
So let's be aware and remember each and every moment this kind of a thing is very much continuous, whether it is a cell or the flow of our consciousness.
그럴 땐 수행도 마찬가지예요. 하다가 안 하다가 하다가 안 하다 하면 안 돼요.
That's why our spiritual practice should be continuous.
쭉 일관되게 해나가야 돼요.
Continuous in a very single-minded way, with a single concentrated mind. and
그래서 소태산
dedication.
대종사께서는 일상 수행의 요법으로 일상에서 한순간도 쉬지 않고 공부해 나가끔 해주셨어요.
So how can we maintain mindfulness, alertness in our daily life? And for a practical way, our founding master suggested 9 essential dharmas of a daily practice, which we read.
그 수행을 계속 해나가지 않으면 그 순간에 생기는 세포들이 습관적으로 그냥 습관적으로 복사해 나가요. 복사해 나가.
If we are not mindful, for example, if we don't carry out these essential dharmas of a daily practice, our cells and our mind tend to be just continuous, copying the previous one.
그 원리를 알고 보면 이 새해를 맞이했다는 거 얼마나 대단한 건지 몰라요.
If we clearly perceive these principles, meeting this new day at the New Year is very, very important.
아침 잠을 자고 눈을 뜨면서 일어나는 것이 아침에 일어나는 것이 얼마나 이 기적인지 기적이에요. 기적.
Think about, is that a miracle when we get up and open our eyes and see this world each and every morning without any effort?
하루아침에 일어나면서 내가 어떤 생각을 가지고 하루를 살아가려고 하는가? 이 머릿속에 의식 속에 그 성과 원력이 있어야 돼.
In the early morning, when we open our eyes, just what kind of a plan, some concrete as well as a spiritual plan should be posted, imprinted in our consciousness in the early morning.
소태산 대종사께서는 일상 수행의 요법 9가지로서 그렇게 말씀해 주셨어요.
Especially our founding master condensed all kinds of mindfulness into 9 articles, 9 items of daily practice.
소태산 대종사의 모든 그 말하자면 교법의 진수를 수행으로 9가지를 딱 뭉쳐 놓으셨어요.
All his dharmas and the teachings and the doctrines can be condensed as its essence or core.
수행품
These
1장에서
9 items.
수행품 1장에서 대종사님께서 말씀해 주셔서요.
Especially emphasized when you read the first verse of the chapter 3 on practice, you can understand his intention.
그대들에게 일상수행의 요법을 조석으로 외계하는 것은
The reason why I encourage you to recite essential dharmas of daily practice every day is
그 글만 외라는 것이 아니라 그 뜻을 새겨 마음에 대조하라는 것이니
it is not reciting that verbally. The point is reflect that in our mind and heart, thinking of our daily activities.
대체적으로는 날로 한 번씩 대조하고
Generally speaking, we need to reflect these essential dharmas on a daily basis, once in a day.
세밀히는 경계를 대할 때마다 잘 살피라는 것이니
But we needed to reflect, contemplate these essential dharmas, particularly when we encounter some challenging situation. We need to remember these 9 dharmas.
곧 심지의 요란함이 있었는가 없었는가
When we encounter some difficult situation, reflect whether our mind was disturbed or not,
심지의 어리석음이 있었는가 없었는가
or our mind lost our wisdom or not,
심지의 그름이 있었는가 없었는가
or in our mind there was some wrongdoings or not.
이 세 가지가 내 자신이 공부해가는 조목이에요. 공부해가는
We
조목.
needed to seriously reflect, particularly upon these 3 items.
이 세 가지 공부를 성공시키기 위해서는 네 번째 신분의성의 추진이 있었는가 없었는가 된 줄 알고 그러셨어요.
In order to carry out these so-called threefold practice, the equanimity, wisdom, and just precepts of our original mind, what is the motivating force to successfully carry out these things? The fear is so-called 4 articles to progress: faith, zeal, questioning mind, and dedication.
예, 그것이 내 인격을 양성해가는 성공하는 법이라고.
If you'd like to build your character in a very successful way, you can reflect whether you have these 4 articles: faith, zeal, questioning mind, and dedication.
다섯째 원망 생활을 감사 생활을 하였는가 못하였는가.
The 5th is let us turn a life of resentment into a life of gratitude.
만물을 달 때 사람을 달 때
Especially-
감사. 최고의 긍정 에너지.
Especially when we encounter some situation as well as some people around us, reflect whether you really transform resentment into gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful and precious energy in our life.
나 만나는 사람, 나에게 만나는 사람마다 감사해야 돼요.
Especially each and every person you meet, you need to discover and show gratitude.
남편에게 감사해야
To
돼요.
your husband,
아내가 내 옆에 있다는 것이 감사해야 돼요.
even your wife is in your house. All the guys should be grateful.
내 자녀로 왔다는 걸 감사해야 돼요.
Yeah?
자녀.
Oh, grateful to your offsprings, whether they are obedient or not. Your children, yeah.
내 부모로 계시다는 것 자체를 감사해요.
Even when you see your parents are alive, we should feel grateful by itself.
한 걸음 더 들어가서 대종사님께는 하늘을 보고 감사해라. 공기를 숨쉴 수 있는 감사해라.
One step further, we should also feel grateful to the skies, to the airs, and all things in the nature.
땅 위에 우리가 서 있는 걸 감사해라고 그러셨어요.
We can stand without much difficulty on the ground. We should be thankful for the ground.
만물이 장양돼서 내가 먹고 살 수 있는 것 자체를 감사하라고.
All the plants and the animals that sustain our lives. All things we should show gratitude.
그 가운데 흔적 없는 진리가 우리 가운데 우리를 전부 다 관리하고 통제하고 있는데 그것에 감사하라고.
Above all the invisible universal laws and principles. To the realm of universal truth, we should show respect and gratitude.
그리고 6조, 7조, 8조, 9조에 대해서 다시 말씀하셔요. 자력생활을 하였는가 못하였는가.
And the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th item is, did we lead the life of independence or not?
배울 줄 아는 사람이 못 됐는가.
We should turn a reluctance to learn into a willingness to learn well.
가르쳤는가 못 가르쳤는가.
Whether we really led our life, the life reluctance to teach into a willingness to teach well for others.
남에게 유익을 주었는가 못 주었는가.
My life was beneficial to others around ourselves, to all people who are not. We should
6조,
reflect that.
7조, 8조, 9조는 이 세상을 평등 세상을 만들어가는 법이에요.
The last four articles is the path to create the world of equality.
자력 양성을 못하면 인권 평등이 되어질 수 없어요.
Without self-independence, our characters, personalities cannot be equalized among people.
배우지 않으면 지식 평등이 될 수가 없어요.
Without learning, the world of equal knowledge or success cannot be realized.
가르치지 않으면 교육 평등이 이루어질 수가 없어요.
If we do not make an effort to teach for others, the equal world of education cannot be realized.
우리가 공도자를 받들지 않은 세상을 위해서 일하는 사람들이 나오지 않기 때문에
Think about it. We do not venerate and respect the public spirited person.
생활 평등이 이루어질 수 없어요.
Then the world where all our life, the equal life cannot be realized.
그래서 다른 사람에게 유익을 주었는가 못 줬는가 대조하고 또 대조하며
When we reflect and contemplate again and again, my life turned out very beneficial to others or not. Then
챙기고 또
eventually
챙겨서
we become mindful and alert in each and every moment.
저절로 되어지는 지경에까지 도달하라 함이니라 그렇게 표현하셨어요.
If we continuously make an effort to carry out these 9 items, then eventually, unconsciously, habitually, we can carry out these 9 dharmas
그걸
successfully.
실현시키기 위해서 상시응윤주사 6조사항과 교당지 내양시 6조사항을 정하였고
In order to know clearly whether you really carried out these 9 items of mindfulness, whether you carry out your spiritual practice in your daily life very well, you can read and contemplate 6 items of mindfulness in our daily practice, as well as 6 items of mindfulness regarding temple visit. You can read the canon later. Yeah.
그것을 조사하기 위하여 일기법을 뒀어요.
In order to check, scientifically investigate, our founding master created the method, the way of mind diary, recording mind diary.
그래서 물샐 틈 없이 그 수행 방법을 지도하였나니라고 표현해 주셨어요.
His way of this kind of a scientific way is very much watertight approach. The Korean word is the same, the watertight. Yeah.
그 수행 방법을 지도하였다고 그랬어요. 그러니 그대들은 나의 뜻을 잘 알아서
So you need to contemplate my intention, the founding master's intention.
이 법대로 부지런히 공부해. 이 법대로만 해라. 이
If
법대로
if you just follow this path, for example, carrying out the 9 essential items, 9 items of a daily practice, then
초범 입성의 큰 일을 성취하여 주다. 법무부에서 부처로 탈을 바꾸는 일대사를 성취하라는 말씀이시죠.
you can transcend the world of average mind, regular people, to enter into sainthood, eventually attain great enlightenment.
원불교 대중경 수행품 1장 그것이 원문을 그대로 지금 해드린 거예요. 그러니까 그것을 다시 한번 가서 자세히 한번 이렇게 읽어보시도록 하시오.
He just explained the first verse of the chapter 3 on practice in our Won Buddhism scripture. So I strongly encourage you, when you go back to your house, read that several times and contemplate particularly the first verse on chapter 3 on practice.
그래서 여기 있는 모든 사람들이 금년 1년 동안 정말로 깨달음을 얻고
So all people, particularly gathered in this meditation or for this world year, make a very sincere creative effort and attain some awakening.
깨달음을 실천하고
And then you can realize, carry out that awakening in your actual life.
그래서 평등과 배려와 은혜를 함께 나누고 함께 실천하고 함께 즐기는 금년 1년이 되기를 간절히 염원 드린다고 말씀을 해주십니다.
If we make this effort very naturally in our mind as well as in our life, above all in this world, the world of equality, the world of grace will be realized. Why don't we share these dharmas and the grace with the others and carry out in our daily life?
새해를 맞이해서 확실히 다짐하자고 그러시.
So why don't we make a very firm determination, give rise a great aspiration for this?
그래서 여기 있는 사람들의 삶이 한 단계 업그레이드 될 수 있는 그런 삶이 되기를
I sincerely
간절히
hope your
염원드립니다.
life would be upgraded, enhanced in each and every aspect in your life.
네, 대단히 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. As Chuksanim said, we hope to live in a world of openness, a world of great, and a world of equality. Now just take a moment to imagine. Let us just imagine that. A world where trees are all green, roses are blooming brightly, and our children grow happily. It'll be really nice, right? When our minds and hearts are fully open and become one with nature and our true nature, we will exclaim, "What a wonderful world!" 앉아 계시면 됩니다. So, our Kyomunims, one Buddhist minister is called Kyomunim. Our female Kyomunims, Reverend Ji-eun, Joy, Annie, and Ginger, will sing a song, "What a Wonderful World." One, two, one, two. Do you hear me with this mic? 볼륨 좀 올려주세요.
화사님 여기 볼륨도요.
Imagine that the world, right? That wonderful world.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also in the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, "How do you do?" They really sing, "I love you." I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They love much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Thank you so much. Actually, when we practiced, this one was a little better than this. So I have few announcements to share. The first one is about retreat, upcoming retreat in this month, in this new month in 2023. We have 4 days long, 4-day long silent meditation retreat, as well as 7-day long silent meditation retreat. You can find the flyers in the lobby, and you can find more information on our website. We hope to see you there. And there will be community lunch today. Do you know, in Korea, we eat a bowl of rice cake soup on New Year's Day. The rice cakes, white as snow and shaped like little coins, symbolizes purity and fortune. So all of you are invited to join this lunch, eating that rice cake soup and more. Lunch will be served at around 11:40 a.m. And during this lunchtime, although we are holding the silent meditation Tai Chi retreat, we will give us to talk softly. So when you converse with your neighbor, you can talk softly, gently, like this. And our local practitioners are welcome to bring your dish to the conference room. Finally, group photo. We want to remember today's celebration for a long time, and the best way to do so is taking group photo together. I know we have few new people to our temple. Please join this photo time. It'll be memorable, and we want everybody in that photo angle. So right after this service, we'll move up to here and make that photo. Now, our program will end with New Year Days cheer. And we have Dharma friends from Philadelphia, Tatia and Angela. Please welcome them.
안녕하세요. We are so glad to be here on this day. It's such a beautiful day filled with gratitude and grace. I'm Tatia.
I'm Angela, and we're from the Philly Temple.
Okay,
In this new year, 2023, with open minds
minds
and clear spirits, let us start a new life
together.
with a little cheer. So Tati and I will recite it once for you, and then you can join us, okay? Ready?
Yep. Okay.
A better self, a better family, a better community, a better world. Okay,
Did you hear them okay?
we're gonna,
Better
We'll-
family, right?
we'll repeat it. Yep,
repeat
we're gonna
it, right?
repeat it, and
You
then you'll
repeat it
repeat
after.
after us, okay?
All right.
A better self, a better family, a better community, a better world. Okay, now everybody up.
Come to your feet.
And we want you to say it as loud out into the universe as you can.
But first, make sure your feet are grounded and let's just move our spines
Shake
a little
bit.
bit sitting.
Okay.
Everybody ready? All right, with good intention and excitement,
Yes.
here we go.
A better self,
A better
Family,
family.
a better community, and a better world. Happy New Year! Thank you so much. This will conclude our New Year Day celebration. 축사님 앉아 계세요. Please, everybody come front to take group photo.